So many things went wrong in creating this realistic cake. First, it was the handle of the frying pan. I realized that I didn't place it the right way when making the mold. Then I had to mold it out of modeling chocolate, which took me a long time to do, and it wasn't as good as I wanted it. And the making of the frying pan itself, which I thought would be the most difficult parts of it, because I was looking for a mold or something to make this part, but I had to use the frying pan itself, and it appears to be the simplest of it all. It came out so easily from the pan, and I was so glad about this part. Then another mistake I made was filling the pan with lots of cake. So I think I should have just used a very tiny, it's very thin slice of cake, but I guess I filled it too much, which made the frying pan so heavy, so thick, you know. Funny enough, I made 2 of these pans just to get the perfect one that looks like the real one, but something just kept going off. Like, if one thing was right with one, then the other will have something wrong with it. So yeah, it wasn't just working. You can see in this one was so full, was fully stuffed with cake. Then this other one supposed to be nice, but I don't know, something just happened to this one and it didn't come out well. Well, that was, the pan was a struggle, and I had to just let it go. Then I went to the next part, making the egg. I made the yolk with mango juice and sodium alginate, just like you can see in this video. It's also my first time of using this particular ingredients. So I just mixed together and blended the solution and left it in the freezer to set. Then I later dipped it in calcium lactate solution to give it that shining look. The egg white was pretty simple to make. It was made with gelatin and milk and glucose, and it was just easy and straightforward. This one didn't stress me at all. And then assembling it was quite easy. I'll have to do realizing all my mistakes. I hope the next time I'll be making this cake again, I will take those into consideration and it will come out perfect. Another thing I think I'm going to do, I'm going to use a different pan, because I was looking for a cast iron pan. So if it were a cast iron pan, I think I won't have so much struggle as much as I had with this non-stick pan, because yeah. So I'm going to do for a cast iron pan and have a do-over of this cake. I've learned a lot. I learned a lot making it, and at least I think I've learned a way to make it better. So watch out for the part 2 of this. See you in my next video.